Hi, I'm Jamie Gilroy with Shukla. I'm here today to teach you how to sell the broken and stripped screw removal set with our Shukla Demo Kit. This is our most popular set by far. We've sold more Winquists over the year, but that's because it's been out for 18 years. But when it comes down to pure capability and impressing a surgeon in an account, this set hands down takes the cake. Just real quick, here's the actual set. What you have here are two caddies. There are 4 each of each tip size because these are disposable, and then also 4 each of the broken tip size. You've got a chuck for a drill, 3 different extensions, a breaker bar for C screws, and a T-handle. So I'll go through this real quick. When you get your Shukla Demo Kit, you also have laminated pictures of each set. So once again, you know, when you go in and make a call, hey doc, we're a small company, we can't afford to get sets out to everyone, so I've got a demo kit that shows you the capability of all of our sets. Here's our actual Shukla Demo Kit Doc, and you can explain the set to them just like I did. Got the parts and pieces on the back, so really easy in conjunction with the laminate and the parts and pieces that I'm going to show you in the tray to demonstrate this, along with the video on the tablet, which I'll also do as well. So in your Shukla Demo Kit, you will have a demo block full of 2/3 broken screw, 1/3 strip screw. You will also have 2 tips of broken and 2 tips of stripped, and one of the connectors that you can adapt. You put your tip into the connector, you pull back, and then that locks in. And we also have a drill in this as well, so you can lock that into the drill. Now remember, the key word for this set, whether in surgery or doing a video, is reverse. Many of the other systems out there, Synthes included, you have to trephine forward around the screw, and then the Synthes set is actually an 8-step process that removes a lot of bone, and then you trephine over it, then you core down around it. It's a real pain. This one is a 1-step process in reverse. These teeth are actually reverse engineered for when they're in reverse, they're actually coring into the bone. And then as the screw comes down into the center of the trephine, there are reverse threads that bind against that screw head and pull it out. So I do a quick demonstration for the surgeon. I say, doc, you always want this in reverse, and you come down over that, and as soon as it grabs the screw, it comes out. So that impresses them. What else that you want to point out is how small the hole is, because these surgeons have literally dug a hole that big to try to get a broken screw out. So when they see how small that hole is, they love it. They just love everything about it. Next, to get this screw out, all I do is just screw it right back in the hole. And then blow that out, and it's ready to go the next time. Put it back in your demo kit. The next thing you want to show them is the strip tip. Pull back on your collar, lock it in there. This is also in reverse. The thing about the strip tip is it has reverse threads, so as it's going into the well of the screw, it's actually threading itself into the head of the screw. So you come into your wells here, and slowly, I like to feather the drill when I'm doing this, and it will go ahead and bind into that screw head. And I don't take these all the way out because they're very long, but I just do it enough to show the surgeon that, hey, the screw is coming out. The capability of this set is unmatched. Even with this demonstration, the doctors really aren't convinced. They say, well, that's just a wooden block. So the thing that you want to do every time you're showing this set is on the tablet that we'll be providing you, there are videos. So you go into your Dropbox, which is right here on your desktop. You'll go into the broken and stripped, and then there is a video labeled ACL screw removal. And what you'll do is you'll play this, and this is Dr. Chang removing a buried ACL screw in less than 5 seconds, and he'll show the x-ray at the end of this video that shows how buried that screw is. And every time you talk to a tech, a doctor, or an orthopedic coordinator that you talk about this set, this video has to be shown. If you're not showing this video, you're risking losing this sale. So look how buried that screw is under bone. It's so impressive. This video is a must show. So let's talk about pricing. Once again, Many of you have told me that your hospitals aren't buying things. The cost of this set is $14,500. Synthes, when they sell their set, they sell at $20,000 or more. The cost of this is nothing. When you look at the average time that it takes to remove a broken or stripped screw in an orthopedic or spine case is 20 minutes to 2 hours. So let's go back and talk about that. $100 a minute is the average minute for the OR. If it's taking them 20 minutes to 2 hours to remove a broken screw, that's anywhere from $2,000 to $12,000 per one case. How can they not justify the purchase of our set? Not to mention the massive loss of bone, so they're going to have better patient outcomes with our set because of the minimal amount of bone that it removes. And then also, they have a patient on the table under anesthesia for 20 minutes to 2 hours longer. When they could have gotten that broken or stripped screw out in less than 5 seconds, there's almost legal ramifications for that. Of course, I'm not going to say that in a call, but I'm certainly going to infer to that reference. Hey doc, you've got a patient under anesthesia for 20 minutes to 2 hours longer than they need to be when you could buy my set and get that screw out in less than 5 seconds. Lastly is what I talk to the surgeons about is the flow of the case. There are a lot of frustrated surgeons who, after they've taken 2 hours to get a broken screw that should have never broken in the first place, they've got to calm themselves, center themselves, and get back to fixing this person. If they can eliminate that 2 hours worth of frustration, they'd pay $100,000. So every surgery center and hospital in your territory should have this broken and stripped screw removal set. And it's up to you to convince that hospital that this is where they want to spend their money. And the better you are at talking about the cost per minute, the frustrations, showing the video, showing the capability, you're going to sell these to every account in your territory over the years to come.